how's it going? Alright, today is showing you the glitch that was patched that didn't ruin the game for me, but it hurt a little bit to see that it was gone. I was hoping to maybe share this, but they got around to patching it. So this right here is just showing you kind of how it, how I came to find out about it was, you go down by the sawmill, you jump in the water out there, and you're supposed to spend your time, because it doesn't automatically pop up. Well, sometimes it'll be there, but usually you end up having to go out there and spend a few minutes. So, and that is where I found out about it. Major bug fixes. Yet look at how he's riding that motorcycle. All right, so yeah, down by the sawmill. Jumping on wood piles is optional. Okay, so you go in the water. You're going like you're going to find the seashell, right? Well, just kind of zoom in. Spin around a couple times, make a wish, drop a quarter, and bam. Oh, look at there. You're half the person you used to be. Okay, so this is showing you that you're successful at glitching yourself out. A lot of times people would do this and you restart your character and everything and try to fix it, but what happens if you don't try to fix it? Because I'm guessing that a lot of people probably did this and they're like, oh crap, and then they just reset their character and you didn't know about all the fun that you could have while you're like this. You can still use your vehicle. There are things that you can't do that will end up sending you through the map or whatever, but you can still drive your vehicle. Sometimes you're going to be half the person, and sometimes it would actually just make you completely invisible. That's on your screen. You would be completely invisible. I thought it was, that would be how everybody else saw you as well, but with playing with friends, they told me that that's not the case. They can actually still see you. Now, here's the whole reason for being glitched out. Is instead of having to shift lock or do anything like that, bam, you can just walk right through the wall. There's nothing like shift lock on and then going up to something and trying to do this, or getting in a car and trying to get yourself just perfect against a building. You just do this and bam, you can just walk right through walls. Or you could. Not anymore. Because I don't know, I've spent like $30 on getting different game passes and stuff for this game, but I think the most fun was this free item right here, this jewel. Now, like, some of the things you can't do is this person's in build mode. If you go up to that, you can't drive in it. If you actually walk through it, you can walk through it. It's not going to do anything to the person in build mode, but it will actually kick you from the server. Or it did. Alright. And the other cool thing about it is like house tours and stuff like that. So if somebody is not home or something like that, you're like, hey, they got a cool house. You can go through and you can get ideas on your own house. You're like, look at this. This is a nice house. Pretty cool build. Gives you ideas and stuff like that. So it's fun and entertaining, but you think people aren't home, and bam. So like I said, they can still see you. There's still options for the people in this house, because they can still kick you out of the house. They can still ban you from the house, and obviously they can report you for said activity. Now sometimes you go by the pizza place and you see who's working. You're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go check this house out. Some houses you see and whatever, just have fun to mess with people or your friends or something like that, and just walk up in their house. But it's just funny to see people just try to figure out how on earth you got in there. And a lot of times, I mess with people, but then I turn around and donate to them. This is a nice place. Look how they got that set up right there. But yeah, like I was saying, there are some things that you just can't do. Uh, like, for instance, if you wanted to throw a party like this and have people come over for my Halloween house, I'd have people come over, but I had a maze that I'd like to run back and forth through to, do different things. So I could just run through the walls of my maze and catch up with people and go do other things and stuff like that. And it saves so much time when you can just like run through the wall and get to where you needed to go instead of, messing with everything else. But if you wanted to throw a party or something, you could throw a party if you went to the mailbox and said throw a party. But if you went to your telephone and tried to do it, you'd fall through the map. If you wanted to get something to eat, you can't eat anything or you fall through the map. Yet if you want to drive a vehicle, it's funny. I like that. When he's on the bike, it looks like he's just pedaling a unicycle here. But all in all, this was very cool while it lasted. And a lot of times, there'd be, houses that it's either in build mode, something that you don't care to go into, or, some of the times, some of the houses that you went into, the lights wouldn't even be on, so it would just kind of be like whatever you're going in there to see, you can't even see in the first place, so it wasn't really worth it. Gotta love a little business. Pretty cool little kitchen. These are some pretty cool houses, but there's obviously more that I wish that I had footage of before this went away, and stuff that I'd seen that was just like, just some of the craziest stuff and crazy builds and different things that I wish I had gotten, but it's gone. Everybody seems to love a home tour. What better way than go on a server and be able to, check out everybody's. That is until now, when they show up and you just have to stand there like, oh crap. Hey, see, at some points I just kind of run off or something like that, because when your vehicle's on their property, if they block you, then bam, you can't get to your vehicle. I think that's why I was riding a bike in this part to begin with. Somebody got my bike, motorcycle, and I couldn't get it back. Alright, well that's it, and thanks for watching. Unfortunately, this has been patched, but there's still great things, and plenty of stuff to do, and they keep adding stuff. So thanks again. Have a good day.